In my last video, I was starting to do my eyeliner. I did the bottom, and that is with the smoky blue, okay? Opens up the whites of the eye. And then on top, I used a black. You could use any color, whatever you prefer, but black goes with any color eye. So as you can tell, it's opening up the eye area, right? So I have the pencil down below, which is a smoky blue, and now I'm gonna use the black to connect. So I'm gonna go narrow, inward, okay, narrow, and then bring it out a little thicker and connect the other line, the bottom line, for a more almond-shaped looking eye. Okay. So I'm going to bring this up a little more and then go with the curve of my eye. And I use Q-tips. Q-tips are essential, okay, when you're doing makeup. I love Gauze Pads and I love the Q-tips. I'm trying to find a Q-tip here. Here it is. Okay. So it kind of blends in, you know, whatever you need to blend. If you're putting eyeshadow on, it's great for blending that too. You know, you don't want to just put an eyeshadow on and then, you know, make it look, you know, like it's just a straight line. You want to blend that in. So there you go for the almond-shaped eye. Okay, and has made the eyes looking longer, elongated. And I already had cleaned my face. I put the toner on. I actually put the eye serum to brighten up the eye area, okay? And then I also put the eye cream on, the Redefine, which is really, really great. It has C and E in it, helps the structure, okay, of the eye area. So I'm gonna put my eyeshadow on first before I do the mascara. Sometimes I'll do the mascara and then I'll put the eyeshadow on. It's a little backwards, but it works for me, right? And then you could always do the eyeliner again over the eyeshadow. Okay, so as you can tell, I am blending. And a lot of people, what they will do, and at night I sometimes do that, I use like a smoky gray or a charcoal black in between the crevice of the eye area to make that stand out a little more, and then just kind of bring that over to the outside of the eye area. I hope everyone's enjoying their day today. It's a little brisk, but I don't know, I guess the weekend kind of was a little teaser to us, huh? Didn't last very long. But you know how Michigan can be. So, as you can tell, I brought that out. Okay. It's kind of hard to tell on the video here. So I brought that out, and then what you can do too, if you think that the eyeshadow got onto the eyeliner, I like my eyeliner, the black eyeliner, to look really luscious and dark, okay? So I usually go right over that. Alrighty, and bringing that out to enhance the eye area and elongate that. So let me do the other side. And I always say that makeup enhances the beautiful you, okay, but a good skincare line makes you look younger and beautiful. So come and believe with the Rodan and Fields skincare line. They are great. You want to smooth out the fine lines, wrinkles, if you have any. If not, just to maintain. I've been maintaining for years, but when you could tell the difference in between my before and after pictures of Rodan and Fields, and Rodan and Fields has made a big difference, okay? I swear by Rodan and Fields. Rodan and Fields, there's nothing like them because it stimulates and it makes volume to the skin and where you need the volume as we age, because we lose 1% of collagen a year. And we want to keep that up and we want to stimulate that, okay, without any injectables, right? So we want to, I have to blend this side in. We want to keep the volume in our face. We don't want to lose that because as we age, that becomes uneven skin tone. Alrighty, so we want to make sure that that is an even skin tone, more volume, more volume, and building the elasticity of the skin and enhancing the moisture barrier and stimulating collagen. So there you go. And now I just have to add my mascara, and I have been using the Eyebrow Boost. Stimulates the eyebrows, okay, 2 times fiber, and there's 4 different gel shades, which is great. So it matches your eyebrow. You can use and, you know, however you want your eye to look, and it does open up the eye area too, which is great. We always want to look younger. That's the main thing, right? So with this, I usually go upward, and I don't put very much. You can use it with a pencil too, but the good thing is this is stimulating, okay? It's the matrix molecule that we have in the Eyelash Boost, and it's stimulating the eyebrows, and 2 times fiber to build the eyebrows, and if you have any grays that are coming in, okay? Now you could see how that has enhanced the eye area, how it has lifted the eye area also. So, and I'm going to do the other side. Okay, bring the eyebrows up and then over, and then however you want your arch. I've always wished for an arch on my eyebrows, so I'm going to enhance that a little bit. I do have eyebrows, but I have overplucked throughout the years, so you know those days, right? So I'm gonna just wipe off the excess, and it does last too. So if you're in the swimming pool in the summertime, the gel will not come off. It's waterproof, okay? So that will stay on. And there you go. It has opened up the eye area. So now I'm going to put the mascara on. And like I started to say, I do use the Eyelash Boost. It stimulates the eyelashes darker, longer, thicker for, it takes about 4 to 6 weeks, okay? And then once you get the length that you are desiring, okay, then you probably just maintain. I want to say maintain for probably every 2 weeks, 1 swipe. It's a serum, okay, matrix molecules serum. You put it over the eyelid, okay, at night. Takes 90 seconds to dry, okay, and then overnight you are growing and conditioning your eyelashes for longer, thicker, and darker eyelashes. So, which is great. So now I'm going to enhance my eyes with mascara. I'm going to do the lower lid first. And for those of you that don't know that this is a lid, this is the upper lid and this is the lower lid, okay? The Bright Eye Serum that I use really helps with any type of puffiness. I usually get a little bit of puffiness with sinuses. You never know when sinuses are gonna pop up. A lot of people have sinuses all year round, which it seems like that's what's happening with me. I've been using, taking Zyrtec, daily Zyrtec, which kind of helps. Okay, so that is enhancing the bottom lashes. And then now I'm going to address, okay, the upper lashes. So I usually do one coat, let that dry. And I don't want to really spend a lot on products, makeup products, because there's no reason to, unless you have a specific lipstick color that you can't get anywhere else, then you might want to spend $25 to $30 on that. Okay, but there's no reason really to spend a lot of money on makeup. Okay, L'Oreal is an entity of Lancome. I found that out. When I was younger, I was spending $25 to $30 on an eye pencil, which is crazy, but that's what I did when I was younger. Didn't know any different, right? So you could tell how it is coming along. So now I'm going to do the other eye, the other eyelashes, and the other eye. And then I probably will go back and put another coat on my eyelashes, because that's the look that I want to achieve. Everybody's different, how they want to present themselves and how they wear their makeup. Nothing is ever written in stone how you should do it, okay? Now there are some tricks, like I said, or tips that I was giving you about opening up the eye area, okay, with the lighter shade for down below. And I'm still using my Q-tip as I'm going along. Q-tips are essential. Alrighty, so I'm kind of blending that all in, the eyeshadow, and then if you get a little bit of mascara on your eyeshadow, you want to wipe that off. So I'm going to wait for this side to dry now, and then I'm going to put another coat on, which I don't need to, but I choose to. It's all about the way you want to look. And I normally don't use, I haven't been using or wearing eyeshadow through the day, but sometimes I get an itch to do that. Gives you a different look. See how it opened up the eye area. And now I'm going to go on the other side and probably just do the upper lashes just to make them look darker. And I do love the L'Oreal line for mascara. Alrighty, and then there's also the Maybelline and CoverGirl for different products, lipsticks and all that. Right now I'm having a hard time finding a match on the Maybelline pink that I love in lipstick. And of course they do that to us all the time, right? They bring something out, you use it, you love it, and then they discontinue it. And I hate when they do that. So I'm doing the other eye now. Extending those eyelashes out, which I don't have to, but I just want them a little darker. Because sometimes one coat does not, you know, cut it. Alrighty. The first video I had to cut it short. The dog was in the background. He wanted to go outside, so I don't know if I'm going to put that on or not, but it was starting with the one eye, so I think you all got the gist of what I actually did, and I went over, reiterated what I did with the eye. So there you go, and then you could probably just take your hand and or your finger and just go over that, or else use your Q-tip and blend that in so it doesn't look like a line. Alrighty, I don't use anything on or under my eyebrow. You can choose like a white color, and that kind of opens it up too. But with the eyeshadow, it makes my under my eyebrows whiter, so I'm fine with that. I don't have a problem with that. Another thing is the Radiant Defense. I usually use that sometimes during the day, but I'm just gonna put my moisturizer, Triple Defense on, and it has the peptides for firming and smoothing out the skin. Hyaluronic acid, glycerin for that natural glow, is a moisturizer with an SPF. So I used this when I was down in Florida, and I just love it. And we also have the Body Face Essential line that you can use that, and that's up to 80 minutes before reapplying, and you can put that on your face and body, and it is a great, great product. Waiting for mine to come. I have to replenish it. They're only like $28, I think, so it's well worth it, okay? And it's conditioning your skin too with D-Cell, RNF D-Cell, which is conditioning with the sun as you're in the sun and helping with that natural glow from the sun, but you're not bringing in the bad rays. You're bringing in just the good rays. So now if I choose to, I can use, okay, what I use is a pencil sometimes for my eyebrows too. Now I did use the gel earlier. So now if I wanted to use that, I want to use a very dull looking pencil. You don't want it sharpened, okay? And just kind of enhance that a little bit. But the gel is going to grow your eyebrows in, alrighty? So I'm going to just use a little bit of this, but this does not need to be sharpened, okay? You need a dull, dull pencil for that because you don't want it to look fake, right? Alrighty, so I have a little bit of glow going on in my face. I'm ready to go if I wanted to. Probably fix my hair a little bit more. Let's see, and what else was I going to tell you about? So this is another trick too of the trade. This is our Radiant Defense brush. Really great brush, very, very smoothing, silky. It's a contour brush, as you can see. It's on an angle. Okay, it comes in its own little case. So once you take it out of the case, it's a stand for the brush, which is nice too. So it's worth every penny. You're not going to get the shedding of the hairs of the brush on your skin. It's very, very smoothing. Okay, so this is for contouring too, contouring and highlighting. Okay, so what I'm going to do, a lot of people do this. They might, if they have a fuller face, they might want to contour down here with a darker color, highlight up here, okay, with a lighter color, okay, and a lot of people do their nose just to give them, and I don't know if this is going to be the right color. Let me see if I could, you want to go with a little darker, and I usually use the golden. A lot of people love the golden. Okay, the shell is for highlighting. This is the shell, and it helps with the moisturizer. I mean, it helps with the moisture barrier, I should say. Sorry about that. So I'm going to highlight, and that's going to be under the lid, the lower lid, okay? And you could just see how that's highlighting, okay, before you put your blush on. And then the other side. Okay, so this is helping with the moisture barrier as you're wearing it, alrighty? And it's gonna make your skin look nice and silky and smooth, porcelain look, and it's working for you. It's Derma Cosmetics, I wanna say. And you only use a very little bit. They're $59, good size tube. It's it is 1.69 fluid ounces, but it lasts for 7 months. Okay, you can't go wrong. So this is contouring. You can contour, a lot of people contour their nose just to make it look smaller than what it is. And you can do that. And then you could just add to. Okay, so that kind of like tapered down the nose a little bit. And then if, like I said, you can use this for contouring also, and then just put a different color. This color right now that I'm using is almond. So it is a little darker, okay, for darker complexion or if you want that bronzy look, which, you know what, let me just put that. And don't forget the neck and the jawline. Make sure it's all covered. So there you go. And it gives you that suntan look that you've been in the sun for like ever. Okay. So like I said, if you wanted to contour the nose to make it look smaller, that's another trick. You just go along the nose line, okay? And, you know, bring that to where the nose looks a lot smaller on the skin, on the face. But you can just tell, okay, how much glow I'm getting. And this is a darker color for those of you that like to have a darker looking complexion, a suntan glow. But I usually like to use the golden, and then there's another shade. There's 10 different shades in this, and they're just great. So they have the beige, they have the espresso, which is really, really dark. The honey I love too. The golden and the honey are my go-to. Radiant Defense, which is Derma Cosmetics, because it's working for the skin as you are going about your day. So, and if you think that, you know, you have a little too much on, these are great to have, okay, at your fingertips. Gauze Pads, we sell these. I believe they're $10 or $11 per, I don't know how much is in a pack. Let me see. 120 gauze pads, which is great. So this is great for when you use your toner, so you're not using a lot of toner up and you're saving on toner. So, and then too, you could just kind of wipe a little bit if you think you got way too much on, too much color. It's just a good way of using it. And I like these better than if you were to use a sponge, because you just throw this, toss this away, which is great. If you use a sponge after a while, well, I shouldn't say after a while, you should clean it after every use. That is bacteria, and you don't want bacteria on your face because that's going to cause, you know, acne, and it's just going to make your skin not look so great, right? So there you go. There's the makeup that I have on for today. Didn't, you know, wasn't that long. I really didn't go into one, but just enough to enhance. And I might just put a little bit of blush, the new word, right? So a little bit of blush in through this area, okay? And voila. So come and believe in Rodan and Fields. I hope you enjoyed this video. And at least I'm ready to go for the day. And I hope everyone has a blessed day today. Bye-bye.